Hey crew, what's up? So today we have got jump roping, right? For our skill, every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. Ooh, you're gonna do 50 double unders. Okay, level one, we have a progression to get you to your double unders. But before that, I just want to talk about a few points of it, right? First off, what's really important is that you don't let the jump change from your single under to your double. So if single unders you fatigue just trying for a minute on them, then that's where you got to start. Build up your endurance doing singles, right? Until you can jump rope for like 5 minutes without having to take a break. Why even practice double unders until you can do that with singles? Okay, so as you're jumping rope, when you want to keep that jump the same between your singles to your doubles, you should keep your feet right underneath your hips, and it's a big spring through the ball of your foot, and your toes land right back into that next jumping position. So when I jump or spring, I'm not kicking my heels to my butt or doing a big knee tuck, but it's all about strengthening that calf and that ankle and getting your endurance up, okay? So next, moving up the body, I'm gonna stay nice and tall, feel my rib cage relax, my shoulder blades relax back, and keeping my head in a neutral position, right? Think about all these things. You wanna find the most efficient position possible so that you can have the best endurance. Elbows are to my side and my hands should stay just in front of my pockets, right? That allows that rope to strike the ground in front of my feet rather than if I start to do a double under and pull my hands back, you're shortening the rope. You're automatically tripping yourself up, right? So good spring through the balls of the feet, rotate at the wrist and keep the elbows pinned to the side as we're doing our single or our double, okay? If you want to know how to get to your double under, rather than saying spin it faster, spin it slower, jump higher, blah, 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 all that stuff, really what you need to do is get really good at jump roping in a variety of different fashions. So if double unders are tricky for you, if you can't do like 20 unbroken, then scale back from level 2, and let's take today to really master jump roping in a lot of different ways. So the EMOM for level 1 is going to be for the first 2 minutes, you're doing single unders with your feet jumping together, right? So you're not alternating feet. But minutes 3 and 4, that's exactly what I want you to practice. Left, right, left, right. If for this one, you need to pick your knees up a little bit more, that's totally fine. Or maybe you need to practice with a little hop in between each of those jumps. That's fine too. Just practice what's going to be best for you. We've got 10 minutes to be working on this. So 2 minutes of singles feet together, alternating feet. Now you're going to practice backwards jumping, because why not? So this time I want to see your hands a little bit more behind you and rotating at the wrist. Not a huge rotation of the shoulders, which this one tends to draw out, but you're still just getting that action through your wrist rotation. Rest for minute 6. Woo, catch your breath. And then the last 4 minutes, you're going to do the fastest singles. Whoops. Fastest singles you can. And I want you to be on the line where you're making a mistake, right? Again, you are controlling the rope speed, so it's good to practice fast or slow. Minute 8, you're doing high jumping singles. So that rope might need to slow down, but I want to see you spring as high as you can. And then you've got the last 2 minutes of practicing your doubles, right? So you just put together fast singles, high jumping singles. Now you're going to go for it. You're going to get 1, 2, 3. And I want you to go for that double under on your 4th effort. Spend 2 minutes and work on it. All right. After our skill, our workout, your calves, your legs should be pretty warm after that. You've got 10 efforts, 10 rounds of a 200-meter run. So 200 meters for me, I'm pretty lucky. I'm pretty sure the city I grew up, I worked for the road construction company, or the city construction, and those electrical poles, that the wires string across are usually 200 feet apart. So if you run 1, 2, 3 of them, you're around 600 feet. That's a pretty good effort. You should find a 200-meter run, something where you're working up to like, man, 45 seconds at least. I want to see you at a strong effort for that. Once you complete that 200 meters, And if you finish your 200 faster or slower, that's fine. But if you don't really know where to measure your distance, just run hard for 45 seconds and then slow to a walk. I want you to rest for 2 minutes in between each effort, okay? So what that tells me is if I know I'm running 200 meters and it's gonna take me like 30 or 40 seconds, and I've got a 2-minute rest, that's almost a 4-to-1 ratio. It's a 3-to-1 rest versus work ratio. And what that tells me is when I'm working, I better work my ass off if I'm getting 3 times the amount of rest for just that one effort. Otherwise, you're gonna be like, oh, this workout was no big deal. I just ran 200 meters 10 times, whatever. The round 3 should suck already. It should hurt. If it doesn't hurt by round 3, you're running too slow. If you can't run, bike as hard as you can, or walk uphill, or you're gonna do steps for a minute, right? Challenge yourself in a way that's gonna elevate your heart rate. Maybe don't jump rope because you've just been doing that for 10 minutes, but let's find something that really gets your heart rate going, okay? Text me if you are stuck on something that's gonna get you there. Direct message me on Instagram at Josh in the Gym, and I hope to hear good things from this workout and you all get some double under PRs. All right.